The power of starting small, how $100 a month can transform your financial future. You have $100. Not a windfall. Not an inheritance or a surprise bonus. Just $100, the kind of money that slips away unnoticed on takeout, streaming subscriptions, or impulse buys. It feels too small to matter, yet too precious to spare easily. This is where real financial change begins, not with a flawless strategy, a high-paying job, or months of research. It starts with a simple decision and one small transfer. You open your investment app, set up an automatic monthly deposit into a low-cost index fund, and click Confirm. The account now shows $100. The market moves slightly, and it becomes $99.70. You check it before bed, wondering if this is even worth it. Nothing dramatic happens. But something important has. You have begun. This story is not about getting rich overnight. It is about what happens when ordinary people make one consistent choice over many years. It is about the quiet power of compound interest and the personal growth that comes from sticking with a plan when results are invisible. Whether you are 24 or 44, this path is open to you. All it requires is starting. The first 6 months, building a habit. For the first half year, your account feels almost stagnant. You deposit $100 each month like watering a plant you are not sure will survive. Some months the balance rises a little. Other months it dips. After 6 months, you have contributed $600 and your account shows roughly $578. This is not exciting. No one celebrates $578. It will not change your lifestyle or impress your friends. But something deeper is happening. You are training the muscle of consistency. In a world obsessed with quick results, you are showing up for a process that rewards patience. Many people quit here. Not with a big announcement, but with a skipped month when money feels tight. Then another month passes. The account sits untouched. Eventually, they stop checking altogether. That $578 lingers, earning almost nothing because the habit died. You do not quit. You keep transferring the $100. Some months it feels like a sacrifice. Most months it does not. You are proving to yourself that the money was never as essential to your monthly survival as it once seemed. This early phase is not glamorous, but it is foundational. Habits do not produce visible results at first, they only produce more habit. Show up anyway, the foundation of discipline. At the end of year 1, you have contributed $1,200. Your account balance sits at about $1,312. The market gave you a modest $112 in growth. On paper, this is tiny. You could have earned more with a single overtime shift. But the real value cannot be measured in dollars yet. This year, you built a relationship with delayed gratification that most people never develop. Every month, you chose the future over immediate spending. You tested a belief most people never challenge. I need this $100 right now. 12 times, life proved that belief wrong. You found the money when you needed it elsewhere, or the need never materialized. Your life did not fall apart. The dinners you skipped were replaced by other enjoyable moments. This discovery, that $100 a month was not load-bearing in your budget, is more valuable than the $112 gain. You have learned that small, repeated decisions shape your future more than grand intentions. You also started noticing your own behavior around money. You track spending more carefully. You distinguish between purchases that add lasting value and those that only provide a fleeting high. You are not depriving yourself. You still enjoy life. But now there is structure. The $100 transfer has become non-negotiable, like rent or utilities. At years 2 and 3, progress begins to show. By month 26, you have put in $2,600. Your balance reaches around $3,100. The number now carries some weight. You check the account less from anxiety and more from curiosity. This shift, from fear to interest, is significant. It changes how you will respond to future market drops. And drops always come. 1 year, the market falls 14% over several weeks. Your $3,100 shrinks to $2,670. You feel it physically, a tightness in your chest. But you do not sell. You continue the $100 monthly transfer. Those new deposits buy more shares at lower prices. When the market recovers 8 months later, your balance climbs to $3,900. The shares purchased during the dip are now worth more. Discipline during the downturn quietly compounded. At the end of year 3, you have contributed $3,600. Your account shows approximately $4,750. You are up $1,150 beyond your deposits. The gap between what you contributed and what you own is widening in your favor. Compounding is no longer theoretical, it is beginning to appear as real money. 5. Proof that the machine works. You are now 29 years old. 60 months of $100 deposits total $6,000 in contributions. At a historically typical 10% average annual return, your balance reaches about $8,200. You have gained $2,200 that you did not earn from work or receive as a gift. This is not retirement money. It is not enough for a house down payment by itself. Critics might say $8,200 is insignificant in the grand scheme of wealth. They are technically right about the number but completely wrong about its meaning. $8,200 is proof. It proves you can build something meaningful from almost nothing, without a high income, inheritance, or perfect timing. It proves the system works when you feed it consistently. Most importantly, it proves you are the kind of person who follows through. By now, your relationship with money has changed. You understand it better. You observe market ups and downs without panic. Red numbers on a Tuesday no longer feel like personal failure, they are simply today's weather. Tomorrow will be different. Your conversations about money are more informed. When friends say they are waiting for the right time to invest, you remember your own waiting years. You offer gentle encouragement instead of lectures. A subtle distance may grow between you and those who are not building anything. Your priorities have shifted in small daily decisions. This can feel lonely at times, but it is the natural result of moving forward while others stay still. Year 10, momentum takes hold. You are 34. After 120 months, you have contributed $12,000. Your account balance is now around $20,500. The returns have added roughly $8,500. In the most recent year alone, your portfolio grew by about $1,700 without any extra effort from you. This is the magic beginning to reveal itself. Your money is now making money. The returns are approaching the size of your own monthly contributions. On average, your existing balance generates the equivalent of $140 per month in growth, more than you deposit. You did not move back in with parents. You did not take a grueling second job. You simply redirected $100 each month and protected the habit. 10 years later, you have a growing portfolio and a discipline that feels like part of your personality. Year 20, the machine becomes the main contributor. At age 44, after 2 decades, your total contributions are $24,000. With steady 10% average returns, your account holds approximately $76,000. You have gained $52,000 from compounding alone. The acceleration is unmistakable. In year 1, markets added $112. In year 10, roughly $1,700. By year 20, annual returns average around $7,000. You contribute $1,200 per year, but the portfolio adds nearly 6 times that amount. You are now more passenger than driver. The machine you built with pocket change is doing the heavy lifting. $76,000 is real. Compounding has created $191,000 that you never deposited or earned at a job. At a 10% return, this portfolio generates about $22,700 per year, nearly $1,900 per month, without touching the principal. This passive income approaches what many people earn from full-time work. And you still have 10 years until traditional retirement age. Year 40, a lifetime of wealth. By age 64, you have contributed $48,000 over 40 years. Your account balance reaches roughly $637,000. The difference, $589,000, came from time and consistency, not genius stock picking or perfect market timing. Every single $100 transfer mattered. Every month you refused to stop. Every market correction you rode through. All those ordinary Tuesdays when no one applauded you. They stacked. They compounded. They became something extraordinary. What you gain beyond the numbers. The money is important, but the transformation runs deeper. Your patience has grown. You have lived through bull markets and crashes and learned that emotions are temporary while the plan is permanent. You make better spending decisions because you see money as a tool that works for you. You experience the satisfaction of self-reliance. No longer waiting for a raise, inheritance, or right time, you created your own path. Small and consistent beats large and eventual every single time. The person who starts with $100 a month for 40 years ends up far ahead of the person who waits for $1,000 a month that never quite arrives. Start today. The numbers in this story are based on realistic market averages, but your results will vary. Markets fluctuate. Life brings surprises. What remains constant is the power of beginning and refusing to stop. You do not need more money to start. You need a decision. Open a brokerage account. Choose a broad index fund that tracks the overall market. Set up automatic transfers of $100 or whatever amount you can protect each month. Then live your life. The first months will feel insignificant. The first years may test your resolve. But if you continue, time becomes your most powerful partner. What looks like luck from the outside is discipline from the inside. $100 every month, starting now. The machine is waiting. Feed it. Watch it grow. And one day, when you look at a balance that once seemed impossible, you will realize the most extraordinary thing was not the money, it was the person you became along the way. The journey begins with one small, almost embarrassingly ordinary decision. Make it today. Your future self will thank you.